very good day to you, Trinidad and Tobago. I am Renata Singh and welcome to Madam Fixit right here on WESN. As usual, this show is interactive, so you can call those numbers on the screen at 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as that WhatsApp number 366-9376. You can send us your text messages during the course of the show. We have a caller from Valencia on the line. Good day, Valencia. How are you doing?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm okay. Happy Valentine to you and yours, the management and staff on Trinidad and Tobago. But don't let the fella kiss you and bite you, you know.
Thanks for that advice.
You will show your flowers and they will give you a bite, so you have to know what to do. So you better be careful.
No problem. I'll do that.
So all the best, but I'm bothered with Wassa, you know, because them is a dead horse. I waste no time with them again.
They still have not reached out to you?
They haven't fixed that pipe yet. It's coming deeper and deeper, and the road is damaging because you can't walk on the road, and I can't walk on pavement. It just get my foot edgy, so I just have the problem.
Did they call you at all?
What is going on with one? And imagine they're telling you the dam going on, but water wasting all over the country. And they ain't doing nothing.
Did they contact you at all?
I didn't shake up the minister in charge of Wassa, you know. He wanted a little more shaking up. Because, you know, the excuse is COVID, that people paying for water connection and they can't get that. Right? It's all over Trinidad. And I just say when I talk and I don't like something, who don't like it, you know, they say if you have cocoa in the sun, report for rain, eh? So, Mr. Minister, buckle up and get your act in order and fix the pipe, because when dry season come and we can't get water, we sorry for you.
Yeah.
So, all the best and have a happy Valentine, Trinidad and Tobago.
Same to you. Thanks so much for keeping us updated with regard to that situation, because we did reach out to Wassa. They did acknowledge receipt of the complaint. They did indicate that was about 2 weeks ago, that they will be looking into it to have the matters rectified. But you, as well as a couple others, have been calling in since then, indicating that not even as much as a phone call has been made, you know, to follow up with regard to this situation and when it could be rectified. But we have another caller on the line from Sangre Grande. Good day. How are you doing? Hello.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I am not too good, but trying.
All right. Tell me, what's the problem?
All right. My problem is that where I am living in Fishing Pond, right?
Mm-hmm.
And what has been happening is that recently some squatters have started taking down forests in the back of my land. Are you hearing me?
Yes, go ahead.
All right, they're taking down forests to the back of the land. Now, what has happened, they started removing forests last year from private lands, and it flooded my place. I've lived here 14 years. I have never had floods. All right? So now they are removing, they recently discovered that there's a piece of agricultural state land that has been forested for decades, and they are now removing the trees from that land.
Okay.
Right? Now, I went to the Commissioner of State Land Department. I submitted a letter. But what they are telling me is that it is a process. The letter has to register, and that was last week Monday. The letter has to register, and then it has to go first come, first serve. And in the meantime, these people are dropping trees by the day.
Wow.
So, yeah. So, and the thing about it is not going to only affect me, it's going to affect, it has a chicken farm lower down, because what happened, we are in a valley.
Right.
Right? And there are hills, the hills in the back. So all the water passes through, in fact, most of the water passes through my land.
Ooh, okay.
And then heads out and goes into a ravine, which is already too small, trying to get the councillor to widen that. But still, even if it's wide, it cannot accommodate the amount of water that is coming down even now. And if they continue clearing that land in the back there, I am going to literally be underwater for the next rainy season.
Yeah, which
so
is
I have been frantic. In fact, right now they're taking down trees for the morning. They probably have done take down about 10 trees already for the morning.
Do you have any video footage or anything like that of them?
I don't have video footage because I don't want to go too close.
If you could get some from where you are at, you could send it to me via WhatsApp. That number is 3669376.
Hold on, Hold on.
Sure. No problem.
Let me just get...
when exactly you said that they started?
They started clearing that land about 2 weeks now. What happened is that there was a guy that was living on the land probably about 30 years. And he was also a squatter, but he was just living on the land. He wasn't interested in doing any agriculture or anything like that, and he understood the dynamics of that property. So he was more into nature, and he had no counting signs and stuff and things. But what happened is that he died in December. They found him dead in the house that he lived there in December.
Okay.
And because the people around know estate land that he was on, and because he was a squatter, he had no right to the land either. They have now just moved in and they're clearing like they're going crazy.
Wow.
They are clearing like they're going crazy. And the thing about it, they're even going through a piece of private land because the back of where I live.
I said to get to that place, you have to pass through someone's property.
Yeah, you have to pass through somebody's property. So actually, they are trespassing through private property and going on to state land illegally, taking down trees on the state land.
All right.
So what is the number you said?
366 9376. So you could send
9376.
Yeah, you could send us your photos and your videos, etc. Of that specific problem if you can, right? But hold the line. I need to take some more information from you. I want to get your full name as well as the correct address and your contact number. Yeah. One thing before you leave. What's your counselor's name?
He is. Oh my God, Mr. Phillips. I'm trying to remember what's Phillips.
All right, no problem. I will find it.
Yes, he's from Manzanella, Toko Manzanella, Kumoto Manzanella, or something like that.
No problem. I'll find it. So hold the line for me so I can take some information from you.
Thank you.
All right. So very, very unfortunate situation going on there. Now, of course, earlier on this year, we would have highlighted an issue that had been going on with regard to the Beetham Gardens, the situation with WASA, etc. Now, of course, the works had started and they had kind of stopped it for a little while. But WASA is now advising, well, they posted a new update, and this is what the update with regard to that Beetham situation is.
The work at Beetham Gardens is ongoing. This despite many challenges which have impacted previously stated completion dates. As a result of an unfortunate delay after an on-site injury to a TNTech employee, completion of the project is now projected to be on or before 18th February 2022. All 3 manholes have been installed with work currently underway to interconnect the new sewer lines to the existing system. At the end of this process, with flows fully restored and pumping no longer necessary at the hole on Main Street, final works inclusive of permanent road restoration will be undertaken. The authority wishes to assure Beetham residents that every effort is being made to bring this project to a completion, and thanks residents for their continued patience at this time.
So that's the update with regard to the Beetham Gardens situation. The work says it's ongoing, but we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. Those numbers on the screen, as well as we have that WhatsApp number 3669376. We'll be right back.
People really want to know, what about me? Where do I fit?
Yes.
What is in the ride for me in terms of a better Trinidad and Tobago? And I'm pleased to shed some light on that.
The purpose of bail is to ensure your attendance at court. That's it. It is not punitive. It is not rehabilitative.
We, the police officers, we are professional, and we are here for whenever the survivor is ready to come forward.
We have the right to private and family life, the right to religious freedoms and beliefs and thoughts and expression. But these rights are not absolute. Certain rights can be limited.
The law is to govern the whole, it's for all of us in public.
I'm joined on set today with Dr. Chelsea Garcia. She's a palliative specialist as well as internal medicine doctor as well as hospice care.
Palliative is for anyone with serious illness, whereas hospice is for someone that may die in the next 6 months. Now, unfortunately, because people confuse the word palliative with hospice, we see a lot of patients presenting late in the course of their illness.
So the first part about holding a hockey stick is knowing how to hold it. You're only allowed to play with the flat side of the stick. So the ball is not allowed to hit the back of your stick whatsoever.
What's up, Doc? Tuesdays and Thursdays here on WESN, Content Capital.
It may seem like the hardest thing to do right now, but we all need each other to wear a mask, wash our hands, watch our physical distance, and stay at home. We need you safe. Together we can make the difference. Together we can curb the spread of COVID-19. So let's be responsible in our actions. The Trinidad and Tobago Red Cross Society. Mission-based, people-focused, community-driven.
Welcome back to Madam Fixit. Again, you can call those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376, as well as that WhatsApp number, 3669376. You can text us during the course of the show on that WhatsApp number. Please don't call because we wouldn't be able to take your call on that cell number during the course of the show. But we have some updates. The Ministry of Health at their press conference over the weekend, they would have indicated the symptoms, etc., that persons can look out for if they do in fact have long COVID. And this is just a breakdown in terms of what you can look out for if you had contracted COVID-19 previously and are experiencing long COVID.
So what exactly is long COVID? Well, long COVID refers to the signs and symptoms that develop during or following COVID-19 infection and which continue for more than 4 weeks and are not explained by an alternative diagnosis. It is sometimes called many other names, and these include post-COVID-19 syndrome, post-COVID-19 condition, post-acute sequelae of COVID-19 or PASC, or chronic COVID syndrome. You may have heard these patients referred to as COVID long haulers. So symptoms of long COVID are wide-ranging. We can see these on my slide, and these include extreme tiredness, shortness of breath, palpitations, fatigue, problems with memory and concentration, sometimes referred to as brain fog. Patients may continue to experience change in taste or smell, joint pain, and difficulty sleeping. The most reported symptoms are profound fatigue and breathlessness. And I need to stress on the word profound because our patients describe this fatigue as unlike anything they've ever experienced before. Long COVID presents differently in different people, and symptoms can occur in clusters or they can fluctuate over time. It often makes it hard for people to go about their daily lives or go to work for months or more after they've recovered from COVID-19. Especially when these individuals find it hard to concentrate or remember things. So I wanted to share some experiences of our patients with long COVID with you for you to better understand the challenges that this unique group of patients face. May I have my second slide, please? So one patient described this as it's a constant cycle of disappointment, not just for you, but for those around you who really want you to recover. Another said some days it was a struggle to get out of the couch at all. One patient who developed lung disease explained, I was told that the scarring in my lungs will never go away. Another said, I worry I may not ever be able to work again. But what's important in patients with long COVID is how we care for these patients. And in managing long COVID, patients benefit from a holistic approach. Education is key for both physicians and patients to be firstly aware of this condition, and secondly to be aware of what services are in place for the management and assessment of this sometimes challenging group of patients to manage. Firstly, people who have had probable or confirmed COVID-19 infection and their families or carers as appropriate should be given information on the most common, new and ongoing symptoms after acute COVID-19 infection. So let's move on to discuss the care of long COVID within the North Central Regional Health Authority. So currently, there's the Executive Wellness Center, which is located at the Arima General Hospital of the North Central Regional Health Authority, and this provides specialist care for our patients with long COVID. This clinic was conceptualized by the NCRHA to meet the needs of our nation's patients following discharge with COVID-19 infection, many of whom have long COVID and need multidisciplinary management, which is the international standard of care for these patients. So this clinic takes place once weekly, and what happens is that patients present to the wellness center for a complete one-day assessment. So they have their relevant investigations guided by their presentation. They meet the relevant specialists who will guide their management, and this includes patients who have kidney disease, heart disease, lung disease, those requiring dietitian input, those who have ongoing social and psychiatric needs, as well as those who require physiotherapy and rehabilitation.
All right, so that's just an update for persons, information really in terms of long COVID and the symptoms, etc., and also what is being done for patients experiencing those symptoms. But we're going to move over to an update. Someone from Union Hall, Miss Betty, I'm not sure if you guys would remember her. A couple weeks ago, she would have called us and she was having some issues, drainage issues in Union Hall, and she had indicated that she had reached out to the corporation, etc., and the HDC. It was an issue with HDC, but she was unsuccessful in having her matter resolved. But she's on the line with us this morning to give an update with regards to her situation. We had reached out to HDC, and she's going to give us an update now. Good morning, Miss Betty. How are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
All righty.
Well, last week, HDC had came, they saw the situation, they took out photos, they make a report, write on their report, and they said that they will get back in contact with us.
Did they give any time frame?
Well, this morning, someone called from head office. She told me that pertaining to the wall, right, that they wouldn't be able to do anything about it because it's not the damage of the drain caused the wall to crack. So I told her that's not the issue. The issue is the drain because it's a main drain for the development, and I don't want when the rainy season comes, so it will be clogged and any flood and damages to any other property.
Yeah.
So she said that they will send in the report and give us an update.
With regards to it, okay, all right, no problem. But it didn't indicate how soon or anything like that?
No.
All right, so I will follow up with it with regard to what's going on. I'm glad that they did reach out to you guys. At least, you know, they acknowledge receipt of the complaints, etc. So keep us posted with this issue. I do hope that something I mean, I'm just looking back at the footage here, how damaged the drain actually is. So I hope that could be rectified as well. But we'll stay in touch.
Yeah, but I must say thanks very much.
You're most welcome.
And I do appreciate
no
what
problem.
You did for us.
All righty. So if you hear anything from them, let us know.
Definitely, I will.
All righty. Take care.
Thank you again.
You're most
Bye.
welcome. Again, that is Miss Betty from Union Hall. The updates with regard to that situation she was having with her drain. But we're going to go to a short break. When we come back, we continue to take your calls. You can continue calling those numbers on the screen, 622-9338 and 623-9376. We'll be right back.
Burning questions, urgent topics, welcome back to One on One, the show where we tackle the most current and pertinent subjects that are affecting all citizens, where we ask the hard questions and have in-depth conversations. What separates One on One from other talk shows is that the conversation stems from a younger perspective on topics that affect the fabric of our society. One on One, Wednesdays at 10 a.m. on WESN Content Capital.
Is it politics? What is it? Is it that nobody cares about sports?
The kind of support that sport used to get in the past is no longer here.
The thing is, taking a knee doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're doing now, Andy.
Right.
Taking a knee along with other stuff.
Samantha, what are you looking forward to when you return home to Trinidad and Tobago after winning the title?
Thank you very much for speaking it into existence.
Is it no pressure on Nicholas Ball?
It makes me more motivated to work hard and to go out there and rep the red, white and black.
Why are we sending a team to the Winter Olympics?
There are a number of Trinbagonians who are in the diaspora and have grown up in winter sport. It's an opportunity that the Trinidad and Tobago Olympic Committee will not close the door on.
I also believe in the players that we have. Once you can motivate the players, you can get the best out of them.
Fixit. We have a call on the line from Arima. Good day, Arima. How are you doing?
Hello, good day and happy Valentine's.
Same to you.
Okay, dear. I have a problem here. I could say it's about next one could be 2 years, right?
Oh, wow.
With water.
Water.
My lot is lot 223 Race Course Road, Evergreen, Parapo Arena.
And what exactly is the issue? Is it that you don't get water supply often? Are you not connected? What exactly is the issue?
Okay, I paid for connection. Next month will make 2 years, right? March next year will make 2 years. And I never get no supply.
Did they indicate why the connection wasn't made?
Pardon me?
Did they indicate why why you weren't connected as yet?
No, I was connected. People came and they connected me, and I never get any supply.
Okay, so you are connected, all right.
Yes, and I pay my bill. I up to date with my bills, and I don't know. They always say they have to look into it, and nobody
for 2 years.
Nobody said they're calling me. They're calling and asking me a whole set of questions. I given them all the information and no answer yet.
Wow, okay, all right, no problem. I mean, I will look into this. Did you call on this show here before?
I called this is the third time. But however, you all were going on a break and
okay.
The time was pretty short, and then someone was calling me back, and I said, look, today I want to try and see if I can catch up with you.
No problem. The reason why I'm asking is because your situation sounds very familiar. I would have to check back my emails, but I think I did forward your information to WASA. So let me just hold the line. Let me just take your contact information once more so that I could call you. So that I could just double check the records and see if I think I did send in your complaints already. I'm not sure why they have not reached out to you as yet, but I'll follow up with regard to your situation. Thanks for keeping us updated though.
Okay.
Yeah, so hold the line. So very, very unfortunate. Again, she's not the first person to call in here on the show and indicate that she has paid for her connection. What's very interesting about her situation, unlike the others, is the fact that they did connect her, but she's not receiving a supply. So I'm not sure what the reasoning behind it is. She says she has reached out to WASA. They have not indicated anything. I will try to get at least a response or some sort of reasoning as to why. I mean, there must be a reason why she's not receiving a supply, although she's connected. So at least we will be able to, you know, figure out what's going on. But again, I will take that information off air. I have some updates as well from HDC. Now, of course, earlier on, I believe last week, we would have showed, Friday to be specific, I would have showed a video that had been circulating on social media with regard to vandalism at some of these HDC developments. Very, very unfortunate, because these are houses that has not been allocated as yet, but they're there. And if we just, in a short bit, you're going to see the person, they had walked into the house and literally shown how things were missing, toilets, electrical wiring, etc. Things was just going missing, right? And this is not something that we're accustomed seeing this very, very often at these, what you'd call abandoned HDC houses, or the ones that has not been allocated. And of course, this causes a problem. And HDC had responded specifically not to this incident, but to an incident with regard to vandalism at Oasis Gardens in Chaguanas. And they're saying that they're working to address the situation at Oasis Gardens. The housing units identified are not abandoned, but are allocated to deserving persons on the public housing database. The persons are currently awaiting the finalization of their mortgages. However, they're indicating that the process is being prolonged because of a malicious mischief of persons who continually deface private property. So they're referring to the vandalism again. Of course, very interesting update with regard to what's going on there. But we got another caller on the line from Morva. Good day. How are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing well.
All right. So tell us, what's the problem?
I sent some pictures to you of some garbage that's all over the road, on the Pelican Extension Road in Morva.
Right.
And the regional corporation, we have sent letters to them. We've sent letters to Mr. Diaz saying because it's a health hazard. There is no garbage bin in place. Apparently there were garbage bins there, and they were all taken away from in the surrounding developments, which are HDC developments.
Okay.
And the garbage, people have nowhere to put the garbage, and it's all on the Pelican Extension Road. It
Pelican
looks
Extension.
very, very bad. It's more and more garbage piling up every day, and no one is removing it.
All right,
so,
okay.
Nobody is paying attention to what's going on. And
you said it's an HDC development, right?
And they're supposed to be in charge of the constituency. They're doing nothing.
All right.
Letters upon letters have been written to them, and nothing has been done to date.
All right, no problem. I will check. You sent it on the WhatsApp?
Yes.
Via WhatsApp? Okay, all right, no problem.
I sent you some pictures of what it looks like.
No problem. I will just double check and probably forward that information along with the complaint. But hold the line. Let me just take your contact information once more. I'm sure I have it on WhatsApp, but just to be sure, right? So hold the line for me. I'll take your information off here.
Okay.
Situation with garbage. I don't know. This isn't the first person over the past couple of weeks to reach out to us with a similar situation. Garbage not being picked up, etc., or not a proper system being put in place with regard to garbage collection. But that's how we wrap things up here on the show. I'll see you guys on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. right here on WES. And of course, you can stay connected with us via that WhatsApp number 3669376. I'll see you guys on Wednesday.